Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's stream. We're playing Tainted Grail Conquest. This is a roguelite deck builder with RPG elements, or so it's advertised. We're going to be checking it out today and see what exactly it's about and what these RPG elements are. I do love a good roguelite deck builder, even better. Mwah. It's the good stuff. So let's see what the game has in store for us. Haven't seen very much about the game. I've actually been sort of saving myself for the experience. It came across my radar. I gave it a cursory look. It looked interesting, and yeah, hopefully it won't disappoint. I believe it's also just released out of early access. You can pick it up on Steam. This is not a sponsored stream, because who would? Alright, new run. Actually, what do we got in the journal here? Alright, so we got different heroes. Passive, reforges, all of this. We got lots of cards. A bestiary, NPCs, and a world. Ooh, interesting. Alright, let's check out options. Show intros, tutorials. Yes, please collect data. We're helping them out by doing that. Show screen shakes, minimap, triggering ranges, third person perspective camera, I guess. When there is only one target of a card, select it automatically. Yeah, sure, makes sense. Audio all good, graphics quality. Yeah, that all seems fine, and we got some controls. Okie dokie. Let's kick it off then, shall we? New run. Oh, we got character creation. Okay. Enter character's name. Not a problem. Can do. We are 100. Stratman. We're a man. I think where this kind of pasty color sort of fits us. Let's go with this. Oh, we got a top knot. Long flowing hair. Cool. That's me. Facial hair. Yep, something like that. Dude, it's like they took my picture. Hair color. Well, I don't see dark brown anywhere there. It's somewhere down in this palette range. This looks fine. Tattoos. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. No, travel's not. That's not bad. Nope. What do you see? I see a raven. Kind of dig the raven. There's a bird. Okay, very Lord of the Rings. If it were white. That's conjuring a memory that I can't quite place. Anyway. It seems kind of Nordic. Alright, we liked Raven. Let's go with Raven. Even this one. It's also a Raven. Let's go with that one. Sure. Tattoo color? Black. Gear customization will be unlocked after the tutorial. Okay, we got some gear customization. Right, that's our boy. Let's get into it. Tainted Grail Conquest is a roguelite game. This means that it's meant to be infinitely replayable. Okay. Your journey will consist of short runs, and each run will be a different adventure. You will encounter different patterns of enemies, characters, and locations each time you play, and the more you play, the more content you will unlock. That's what I'm talking about. After winning or losing, you will start over, but don't worry, certain aspects of your progression will be saved throughout all of your runs. So standard roguelite fare, seems like. Good luck.
King Arthur promised us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, and treacherous mists. Those few who manage to land will be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness.
With the Y.
My people settled around a gnarled old statue. Though we did not understand its origin or purpose,
I wouldn't settle around
the
that
enemy
statue.
seemed to avoid it. That was good enough.
That's a sign, my
For a
friend.
time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement. There was fear, despair, and then nothingness.
Nothingness.
As reality melted around us.
Gotta watch out for those melting effects.
You awake to nothingness. All you can sense is darkness. A dense mass of emptiness so total that even your thoughts disintegrate. Then you hear whistling. An eternity seems to pass before something materializes in the darkness with you. Something angry.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to land here. Damn it all to hell.
The creature pauses for a moment, clearly weighing up some options. He taps a finger against one of his horns.
Now, listen, there's a lot to do and no time to waste. What can we try?
First off, when they mentioned something, something was angry. And then we get this guy. Oh man, that's amazing. What's happening here, please?
Perfect. You can speak.
Yeah, I can
and
speak.
Yes, these are really great questions. No easy answers, though. Sorry to disappoint.
Well, that's less
Now,
than helpful.
listen closely. Are you ready? Brace yourself.
Are you ready?
Because what I'm going to tell you is rather important. You're gone. Your village is gone. Everything you've ever known is gone. Yes, everything and everyone, including your very own self, as I mentioned already. However,
The creature taps two hooves together, marking a dramatic pause.
there is a small chance, an infinitesimally tiny chance, really, to bring it all back.
Okay, this is I'm having problems processing this imagery because it's tapped two hooves together, but this picture right here clearly shows claws. So did he like jump and clap his feet together? Because I feel that's at contrast with what's really supposed to be happening here. Okay.
You were saved
let's
from
put
death
that one
in
aside
order
for
to
the minute.
keep your reality from falling apart. But, well, it's not going to be easy. First, we must ensure that you're in good enough condition to actually do anything. Which brings us to the problematic part. Your body.
You
What's wrong
squint
with it?
down at your feet and hands in the darkness. They seem perfectly fine.
Oh no. Oh, goodness me, no. That's just an illusion. I had to get you here somehow, didn't I? Otherwise,
wondering
you'd
where this
start
six-pack came
talking
from.
about the afterlife and whatnot. And this, my friend, is not an afterlife. This is a total mess. But let's see what we can do. Here, this little trick should get us started at least.
Okay. So we've got classes. Looks like we've only got the Weird Hunter. Weird Hunters focus on dealing as much damage as possible using quick strikes or powerful blows. Ooh. Pathfinder unlocked with game. Zealous, Sentinel, Apostate, Berserker, Blood Mage, Summoner, and a Necromancer. Interesting. We've got a lot of classes to choose from here. Which, given if they all have very different playstyles, could be extremely interesting. Access different decks, who knows? Well, let's go ahead with the default here. Alright, Weird Hunter, faction, Children of Morgan. Oh, so they probably have different factions, which some of these, the classes, like the faction will give you a base set of cards, probably. And then your passives might be what's different, who knows. Base 100 means nothing. Base damage 8 to 12. Okay, doesn't seem overly high. Weird Hunters focus on dealing as well, we read that. Weird Hunters call upon a beast of the weirdness to deal massive amounts of damage to an enemy depending on the number of charges they spend. They charge the ultimate ability by landing hits on enemies, fair enough. Every hit that you deal leaves a Hunter's Mark. 4 Hunter's Marks makes enemies vulnerable. Okay. Any tooltip on this vulnerable here? No. I'm guessing it means they take extra damage. Cool, that don't look like me though. Where's my bed?
Well, it seems your soul isn't strong enough to be picky about its vessel yet. Don't worry, you'll grow. Now, we need to see whether my little trick actually worked.
The goat weaves his fingers in an intricate
Now he's got
series
fingers.
of gestures. With a final flourish,
Maybe
he
it has
conjures
4
a
hooves.
terrifying creature into the emptiness.
Aha, here we go. This is a powerful Avalonian warlock. But don't worry, he's not really here. Not in the truest sense. Your goal here is simple. Fight. Show me that you've got what it takes.
Oh, I'll show you. Alright. There we go, tutorial battle. Let's see what they've got for me. Ooh. Okay, you can rotate the game's camera by holding the right mouse. Oh, nice. And zoom in and out. Already I dig it. Look at this guy, he's got 4 arms. But only 1 sword, what a waste. Zoom out, zoom in. I think we'll go for this sort of angle. Looks pretty good to us. Alright, block. Gain 1 block. Stats, a card type used most often for busted debuffs. Gotcha that. Blocks next hit taken from an enemy lasts only 1 turn. So that will block all the damage. Okay. Hit single instance of damage dealt. Alright. Let's cast that. That'll negate this 10 damage, and I guess we just slap for 8 to 12 damage. 9. Fine, so we've got energy over on this side used to play skills. This would be our ultimate charge, I suppose. Draw, discard, and something. Hunter's Marks, these are our buffs and passives. Alrighty, pass it turn. Haha, you do nothing. So 2 times 10. Because attention to your enemy's intents. Hovering on them will tell you what they want to do in their turn. Not a problem. So he's hitting twice, 1 block won't do, we got a stun. Simple enough. Get stunned. Alright, so we're building up our Hunter's Marks. Next turn, we will get to do some extra damage. We'll go ahead and block that 1 damage. None for you, sir. Cool. Vulnerable. Sure. 100% incoming damage. So, oh, 16 to 24. Nice. Oh, that's a lot of HP. Okay. Okay. He's preparing a special attack. I guess we just all-out attack. 3 attacks gives him vulnerable times 2 damage. Sure thing. Each class has an ultimate ability. It is charged by specific actions. Check out how to charge. Well, we know when we hit people. We got no blocks. We're about to eat 50 damage right to the face. Well, I guess nothing we can do about that, huh? Let's just attack with everything. Remember to stock up on combat items. Use them often. Sometimes they'll make the difference between life and death. I see. So 2 times 10. We got a heal for 25. We can block both of these damage. I think we will. We'll just put up 2 block. That'll block both of these attacks. Just do a tentative little hit for 1. Might have been a good idea to burn this. Oh, what is this? Enemy intends to buff. Alright. We'll do all of the hits. That's vulnerable. We've got a fully charged at 500% damage. 1 hit for 80 to 120. That's just a scratch. Like, this guy still has a lot of HP. And we don't. 2 times 20. The enemy buffed this armor by 10. This means your attack will do 10% less damage. I see. So this is at 10% less damage. So if you had 100 armor, you would block 100% of damage. Overhead strike reduces enemy armor by 10. I see. Let's throw up 2 block. I don't want to take any more damage than I have to. Let's just get rid of his armor buff. I wish we could play this, but we can't. Alrighty. 40 damage. Well, we can't let that happen. We'll stun. Oh, this is to the end of combat. Alright, let's throw that on. So I'm guessing this means he takes an extra 10% damage. Make sure to hover on your enemies to learn more about their behavior. This is absolutely crucial if you don't want to be surprised in a bad way. Summon an ally, I see. Alright, well, let's go with a small overhead swing. Keep that debuff going. And I'm guessing that means he'll just... The longer this fight goes on, the more we'll be able to stack our damage. We might be able to crack him. 9 to 14 times 3, or 19. I think this is 18 to something. I think mathematically that works out better. Okay, we got 2 dudes. 1 for 5, 1 for 20. 3 times 1. They don't have a lot of HP, we only have 1 targeted hit. If we can take out this guy and get a block up, we'll block the big damage. Let's see if we get lucky. What we'll do... Maybe we overhead swing this guy, small strike, and hope we pick up some damage and then block. Otherwise we're going to eat a whole bunch of damage. We could also pop our ultimate, kill one of them. It seems like a waste though. Let's get the targeted damage on. It's kind of a weak hit. Well, we got the one that we wanted, so execute the plan. We'll eat like 3 damage here. Not a big deal. Okay, moving on. Block the big strike. Try to take out the other guys. Got him. I guess we just do a straight attack. Keep building that ult. Chipping away at him. This is what we want to see. Some overhead swings. 1. Let's drop the other one on. Got a full charge, that'll do. Now we're talking. That's much better damage. Oh, we got him. Halfway. Halfway, baby. The enemy has created a barrier. Attacking it won't count as a hit. However, other effects of your cards like armor reduction will work. Well, that's kind of cheap. I guess we're just blocking damage. Is that just for this turn? Ah shit, he's gained some armor, huh? Fair enough. While we're holding on. Ooh, what's this? Last tip, and you're on your own. Make the enemy vulnerable, play this ability card, and then hit him with fully charged ultimate. Have fun! Okay. Well, we don't have a fully charged ultimate, so... Ooh, 4 times 5. That would be a whole lot of damage, 20 damage. We could drop that to 15. But I think we eat all of that damage and just go to reduce some armor. We'll just take the hit. We can heal a little bit. Oh, that's 25. My bad. Maths. Next hit does 100% damage. Ooh. So that'll do 10, 30 damage. Or we could drop it twice for... It's basically the same thing. We'll get more vulnerability this way. gonna be intense to buff. Overhead swing. Overhead swing. Maximum damage. Build up our stacks. Raw. 20 damage. Good stuff. Block one of those. Small strikes. Keep attacking. Two times 10. Well, we can block one of those. That'll be okay. Keep reducing his armor. We're getting close. We're getting close. It is a little bit of a race. We'll block that damage. Drop the overhead swing. That's down to 50. I think we go for it. Broad reach. Nice. So this is going to do 200 to 360. Get bit. Alright. Still don't know if we're going to win out here. We can keep attacking. He's going to buff. I think that's what that means. Buff, buff. Chip chop. We do get to keep this though. We might have to go all in here. He does have this. That makes things tricky. Let's not risk it. Let's go ahead and use that. And I think we can just get some damage in. And whatever. Should have probably saved that hit. Now we won't be vulnerable next turn. Only 81 left. I think we got him. I think we got him. $54. Got him. 79. Alright. Tutorial battle 1.
Impressed. I didn't expect that. Have you been here before and I just didn't recognize you? Anyway, after that performance, I'll assume you don't need any more direction. So, I'll send you to your destination. Your main objective for now will be to push forwards, survive, kill the 4 Guardians. Then we'll talk.
Wait, what happened to my world, dude?
Listen, it's been 4 years since humans landed on these shores. 4 years of strife, fear, and hunger. At least that's what you tell yourselves. And 4 years of war you were destined to lose, because even the mightiest human wizards are no match for the Avalonians.
Seeing your expression, it makes an impatient grimace, stepping from one foot to the other.
Oof.
The war you brought here? Well, it wasn't exactly going in your favour. But then that wizard, Merlin? Well, he had an idea. Your king, Arthur, he had another brilliant idea. Both stubborn mules, both playing with powers they didn't understand and were never meant to understand. And so we're here, in this corrupted reality, strung together with the last strand of somebody's goodwill.
Let's go. Traversing weirdness without a weight candle makes you weaker by adding dangerous cards to your deck. Oh, that's interesting. Scene initialization. Commence. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Left mouse button or WASD to move around. Sure. I think we want this. Yeah, clicking works. Rotate camera with right mouse button. Okay, we got stuff behind us. That's interesting. Change camera zoom, mouse scroll. Cool. Speak to the strange man. Do you mean this man? A lost soul. F.
Right now, this building is an abandoned ruin.
Okay. We have to repopulate the village. Cool.
Where your hometown once was, a lone man sits among the remains. He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right up to him, he turns his blank stare toward you.
He literally has no eyes.
It's not my farmhold, is it? I'm from up north, the land of fog. I don't know what happened.
At least that's one thing you have in common.
A creature that looked like a goat told me I'd wake up in a strange place, and that I'd find someone in need of my help there.
The man looks at you for a moment.
I've already made some preparations and settled in one of the tents here. I can't offer you much at the moment, though. This place is different. But you? I've seen an enormous creature out there. A golem of stone. The evil energy it emits is beyond anything I've ever felt. I'd say getting rid of that beast.
Okay, so we got some quests. That's cool. New items. What's all of this here? Character panel, journal, wealth, weird stones, 0. Weird novel, none. Weird candle has spotted out weirdness is everywhere and it brings unexpected danger. Press 1 to use weird candle. No. Slayer, slay the stone golem. Okay. Well, there's an open door. Let's go. Guess all of these things are... Well, there's another lost soul. Let's go talk to that guy. Talk healing and upgrades. Who are you?
I don't remember. And I don't know what I'm doing here. Or how I got here. All I know for now is that you need to find the rest of the people who are supposed to join us. And help them out. I don't know. Maybe it will come back. Maybe there's something that...
Okay. Let's find all the souls. Healing and upgrades. Mixtures, buy in stock. Okay, we can buy some of those. Asked to be healed. 1 left. Heal yourself for 50%. The maximum health. Cool. Pick a quest card for your journey. Pick 1 out of 3 randomized quest cards. And it's all locked. Okay then. Moving on. What the?
Good. I caught you before you went out, all on your lonesome.
Oh, thanks,
Our
good
mutual
buddy.
friend already told you to slay the stone golem.
Yeah, he did.
The golem is just a start, though. Even if you do manage to kill it, the further you go, the more dangerous the road will become. And since we're talking roads, you're walking within the weirdness now, and it's dangerous.
The way you said that was
Take
weird.
these candles, light them up, and try not to let this damned fog close around you. Got it? Oh, and before you face the golem, look around the area. There's a blacksmith nearby who might be willing to join your village. Finding people like him will be crucial for your survival. Each one will be helpful in a different way. And with that, I'm out.
Peace.
Good luck.
With that, I'm out, buddy. What do we got here? New quest, the anvil. Alrighty. You'll be able to return to your village only after you've slain the guardian of this tier. Okay. I don't know what that is. Everything looks weird. Alright, let's try one of these candles. Hello. I've got a torch. Well, we can go that way, we can go that way. There's a big exclamation mark going this way, so haha, we're going this way. Pack of enemies. Is there a throng of enemies? Is there a horde of enemies? Let's go. Alright, you got a weird card. Forces of weirdness insert themselves into your hand. Their effects depend on your weird candle's burn level. Use it or be ready for the consequences of not playing it this turn. Okay. So what does this do? Deal 1 hit for 8 to 12 damage. If not played next turn, gain 10% damage. So that's a buff. We don't have to play that one. Enemy is preparing for a special attack. Alrighty. Are you almost dead already, dude? Compared to that thing that we just fought, this is way more accessible. Wrecked. Alright, insta level. We got 12 gold. And that's it. And a level. So what do we get here? We've got attack and stance. Those are the cards in our deck, presumably. Pick a new card. Gain 1 block for each enemy alive. Block seems very important. For 2 energy, though. Okay, first slash 0 cost card. Deal 1 hit for 75 damage. Crippling attack. Deal 1 hit for 75 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, stun it. I think we have a winner. I kind of like this. Yep, let's do that. Pick a new passive skill. Okay, desire to fight. Start every combat with 2 additional enemy energy. Always nice. Slow thinker. Hey now. Whenever you play 2 or less cards in a turn, your first hit the next turn deals 400% damage. That sounds nice. Opening strike. The first attack type card played in each combat costs 0 energy. But that's each combat, so that doesn't really help us out too much. Slow thinker though. That's 2 or less cards in a turn. So either we build a deck that's really like chunky, expensive cards, so that we play like 1 block and 1 attack or something. I don't know. This might help get us to where we need to go early on. We'll start with opening strike. Why not? Now there was an exclamation mark back this way. Let's go check it out. Red candle's burning out. Better to use another one. Okay. Let's crack that open. These things go down real quick. 80 health, 8 to 10 damage. What's this? Reduce armor of all enemies by 25% until end of combat. 0 cost. If not played next turn, draw 2 cards. Minus 25. Oh, it's 0 because of the thing we got. It's an attack? It's not an attack. Well, this gives us an attack and stun, so we're gonna do that. That stops his attack and we can go all in. Reducing your armor seems good, and we'll reduce it a further amount. Oh yeah. Killing it. So he takes basically an extra 50% damage. 8 to 10. We can probably get a kill here. 5 to 8. I don't know how much that was. Well, he's dead now. Okay. Not too bad. Let's keep making our way to that exclamation mark. Clearly the thing we need to do. What is this? A milestone?
It's a mystery why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by. Many believe Merlin himself invented the runes carved into them. There's also a darker rumor that they were left by the Four Dwellers to lure humans into their domain, like moths to the flame.
Alright, well that's all very good and interesting. We have a couple choices here. Boost the milestone's range. Banish weirdness around this milestone. Extinguish this milestone. Lose the milestone, but we get 1 weird candle. That kind of sucks. Ask for a blessing. We lose the milestone and we receive a random bonus. A heal, a boost damage, or boost armor for the next combat. You know, let's just go with the with this thing.
As the flickering light of the weird candle combines with the milestone's faint radiance, the surround.
Cool. Alright. Now I'm of 2 minds so far with this game. Right, because the thing I do like about roguelite deck builders is that traversing from one point to another is basically non-existent. You just click a node and you get there and you do the thing. There's also a lot less backstory typically. This seems to have made an effort at some kind of world building, some story, some substantial story, leaning a little bit more in the RPG direction. I kind of dig it. I think I'm leaning more towards liking it than not. We'll see how I feel as we go on, because you really do just want to get to the next encounter, right? I mean, you can think of these paths as, you know, those these are the nodes and the path that you would normally just click to bypass. We have to physically walk across it every time. I do like how you can look around though. It really puts you more in the world, I guess, than say other roguelites. Who this? Oh, there's the blacksmith. Pack of enemies. I cannot hover over what the enemies are. I guess that's intentional. Our candle isn't burning down. Well, that's nice. Guess we charge into this, which I expect to be a slightly harder than usual fight. Maybe. We've got 2 enemies. My dude wants to heal. 3 times 3 to 4. I think we're just gonna stun this dude so he gets no attacks off. That's a stance blown, and we can start working down his armor. Do we want to get down the healer? Let's get the healer first. Okay. I still have energy. Oh, thanks for that, game. Appreciate it. Very helpful. 9 to 12. Enemy intends to attack all enemies. So you're gonna heal. You're gonna attack everybody. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna block that damage. You're gonna attack your friend. And then I just continue to lay into this guy. Get rid of him. Seems to have worked out. Now we can't stop this attack. But maybe we'll be able to kill his friend. Oh no, we can't stun him. He intends to attack. Right. Get stunned. We're the best. Alright, he's healing this guy. Fine. I think this time we're gonna eat a little bit of damage. That's okay. We'll see just how important it is to not take any damage ever. Alright, not too bad. We have 2 heal potions. You're attacking everybody. I'll allow it. I wonder if that means he attacks himself. Just throw all of our attacks on. Whoops. And then we get the kill. Alright, not too hard. Level 3. Let's see what happens now. We get new cards. Cool. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage. Chain. Multiply the card's effect by the number of cards of the same type played in a row during this turn. So I guess the more cards with... Do we get more of this multiplication for playing attacks? Who knows? Increase damage by 10% until the end of combat. That seems okay. Random attack. Deal 1 hit for 150 damage to a random enemy. Stun a random enemy. Reduce random enemy's armor by 50 this turn. Now if you're fighting 1 enemy, does this stack all of those things on 1 dude? Because that would be really good. Let's try it. Let's try it out. We're learning the game.
A song breaks through the slithering of the weirdness.
I have no hope, no home, no gold. Mine is but misty morn and cold.
Not long afterwards, you come upon a man wearing a blacksmith's apron.
Oi, traveller. Want to
Oi.
buy a good apple? Is all I have, I'm afraid. Me home, you see, went poof. 1 minute there, next minute gone. I found myself here with this lump of iron for company. I swear to God, it started talking to me not long ago.
That's not usual. So what do? Craft weapons and armor?
No, I left that life behind quite a while ago. All I'm interested in these days are runestones.
I already know all I need to know about them. Yeah, we don't.
Yes, containers for the magic of giants. Even though you'll usually find them broken, they're extremely powerful. You
Okay.
can use them to enhance your weapons or armor. They will influence your abilities in different ways. Also, when you find 3 of the same kind and rarity, you'll be able to fuse them together. This will here. Let me give you... I'd say that since you know what you're looking for, you should be able to find more of them out there.
Alright, good to know. What else can you do with these runestones? I can use someone like you in my village. It's my village. It's mine.
You want me in your village? Well,
Yeah, I do.
you must first prove you can take care of yourself. Kill 10 bears and... just fooling, for pity's sake. What would I need 10 bears for?
Drinking.
Show me the way.
Blacksmith available. Okay, the anvil quest completed. Done. Combat encounters will now drop runestones. When equipped, they can increase your ability or stats. So how does one do that? Character panel. Runestones. Haha. All of these are locked. Fine. What does this do? Increase weapon damage. Done. The first turn of combat, draw 1 additional cards with cost reduced by 1. An armor slot, heal for 5 HP after every combat. This is kind of cool. Further ways to break the game. An armor slot at the end of turn, deal 1 hit for 5 damage to all enemies. So free AoE. Seems really much better than 2 damage. After every combat 1 we heal for 5. Yeah, that seems fine. Drop that in the armor. Wait a minute. I kind of prefer it this way. This will deal 1 hit, which will also add to vulnerability at the end of the turn. Does it matter? Probably not. But being able to draw 1 additional card with its cost reduced by 1 on the first turn of combat seems pretty good. Although, is that anti-synergy? Let's try it out. You can always juggle these around, it seems, and I like that you can unlock more. Wonder if you can actually change what armor you get to wear. Wouldn't seem like it. Reforges, level 2. What? Masteries. Okay, I guess we'll come across these at some point. Oh, it does look like me now. Beautiful. On we go. Pack of enemies, 3 of them. Good thing we got AoE, huh? Let's get in there. Alright, so you're gonna attack everybody. You are preparing to attack. Not a problem. We don't have a block for this. Whoops. I don't think we can get the kill here, but this is free. We'll throw that out there. Shoot, you know, we might have been able to get the kill. If we pop our ultimate, we can, and we take no damage. I kind of like the idea of taking no damage. These things charging up kind of worries me. Oh, look at my dude, he actually turns depending on who I'm targeting. Just kind of slides around. Okay. Might not have been the best play. Maybe we could have used this thing to help me kill these guys, but it's done now. And we get a free attack. Sick. Does add to the hunter's mark. Stun a random enemy, we don't need to do that. If not played, next turn gave 5 barrier. That's actually really nice. What is 5 barrier though? A pool of additional HP. We get 5 additional HP. Sweet. This deals 1 hit to a random enemy. Stuns. Well, let's check this out. Yeah, okay. That's a pretty good card. See what happens next turn. We'll be able to take you out, no problem. Enemy tends to deal damage to everyone and summon an ally. Well, that's not ideal. Can we get vulnerability? We got vulnerable on this guy, which is nice. And then we have 2 attacks. Or we can throw up a block. Kind of like going on the offensive here. Try to kill this guy, please. 44 damage will pick up the kill on this thing. And we take no damage. I'm guessing this will block 5 though. We can take 5 damage. Is it a big deal? Maybe not. We'll take the 5. What the hell is this thing? Flesh-eating maggot. This enemy either attacks or buffs its armor and damage. Okay, hold for more information. No. 44 HP. We have no blocks. But we can do this. And that does do everything. Is it stunned? It is stunned. Sweet. Good card. It's a very good pickup. And you're dead. Nice. Cracked Gar. Well, we got one of those already. Take it. Yep, nope, that's all good. We don't get to add a card at the end of every combat. Ruined home.
You notice the ruins of a home that was burned down. There's no telling whether it was destroyed during the war, set alight out of spite, or simply burned down due to...
Loot it. Look around. Door to the right. Hole in the wall. Let's go through the hole in the wall. I got 50 gold. Sweet. Oh, candle's going down. Guess we go on. There is a map. Oh, what is this? Mysterious witch. Talk to her. The threat level seems to have elevated at some point. Deal 1 hit for not much damage. If not played next turn, lose 50% damage. Well, we gotta play this thing then. Crippling strike for free seems good. We stop this guy's damage. We'll throw out 1 block. We'll play this piece of crap attack. Free attack after the overhead swing. Seems pretty good. Huh? Enemy intends to debuff. You're doing a thing. Summon an ally. Gotcha. Alright, so 1 attack coming in. I think we play this and see if we manage to get a lucky stun. Didn't work. Guess we reduce the armor though. That's really nice. Okay, we drop your armor. I guess we can just maybe kill this guy. He's stunned. No real reason to use this yet then. Probably end his life now anyway. Your deck has been infected with obsolete cards. Play this card to get rid of it. I hear you. 8 to 13 damage will not be enough. This should be able to get him. Maybe not. Got a bit lucky there. And we can throw out a block, take no damage. We're good. That's really nice. We have that attack. Every time he summons something, we just shut it down immediately. I guess we go with the random attack. Got the stun. Big debuff on this guy. Cool. Guess we can do that and reduce your armor. Probably want to get a kill here. I mean, we have this. 14. Yep. I don't want to take any debuff. Get out of here. Get out. Tainted Force. Increase damage of all enemies by 50 for 2 turns. If not played next turn, you lose. And 2 energy. Man. That ain't very nice. I guess we'll take the debuff. For 2 turns. Probably should have crippling attacked. That was a little misplay there. Summon an ally we don't care about. We can start doing some work finally. Drop all of these things on you. Played that in the wrong order. We're still learning the game. That's alright. That is okay. And here we just finish him off. Got him. Ooh baby, level 5. Feels good. Got some weird stones. Alright, Blade Fury. Deal 1 hit for 150 damage to a random enemy, or Fist of Stone for 2 action points. Deal 1 hit for 300 damage. Reduce enemies' armor by 25 until the end of combat. Well, that seems nice. Or Last Resort. 2 energy. Gain 5 block. Next turn lose 1 energy. That doesn't seem very good. 5 blocks. Oh. Those are 5 whole, take no damage. I see why it's a last resort. It's pretty good. I like Fist of Stone though, for the extra 300% damage. And reduces armor by a bunch until the end of combat. We could start building chains. We'll go Fist of Stone. Beginner's Luck. Block every second hit received in a turn. Haste whenever you kill an enemy, draw 1 card with its cost reduced by 1. Seems fine. Increase the maximum damage you deal by 6. Well, as our deck scales really well, I don't see this as being that great. Might be pretty good actually. I wonder if that affects our AoE at the end of turn. This blood is on fire. Let's go. Let's pop a candle, please. There we go. Hello, mysterious witch.
The woman inspects you carefully, her old, tired eyes contradicting her youthful face.
Do you know me? Have you shaped me out of the weirdness, or have I just created you?
She carries all the equipment you'd expect of a traveling witch, but she speaks in a soft, courtly manner. She also seems to know more about weirdness than you do, and traverses it without a weird candle.
A witch! It's good to join the village. Who are you?
I was traveling from the colony to Mangrove Huddle when the storm of weirdness overtook me. I wandered among ghosts and echoes until my feet were sore, until I found you.
Colony?
Is that how courtly people sounded in the day?
Never heard of such places.
I'm growing more and more certain you're not real. Can you pinch yourself?
I'm certain
Do you
you're
feel
not
pain?
real. So, pinch yourself. Help me hone my skills, witch.
What could it be that you think you need? I have to warn you that nothing is free here.
Weird candles, okay. We can get more weird candles. We get 1. I feel like these weird candles are just a way to keep you pushing forward and not lingering around in any place, which is okay. We'll see how much pressure it actually adds. I need to forget. Remove up to 5 cards. Wait, what is this? Requires 10 health. Do we lose health to do this? Because this would almost straight up kill us. I want to go stronger. Get a random stat boost for 10 health. Interesting. Interesting. Well, let's try this. I want to grow stronger. Alright, we lost 10 health. We gained 20 max. Is that it? Is she gone? She's just vanished. That seems like a big dude. If we don't move, it doesn't look like the candle actually goes anywhere though. Which allows you time and stuff to mess about with your deck and your runestones. So that makes sense. What we could do is maybe swap these around. So that it will do more damage. But if we put this in the armor slot, we'll heal after every combat. So if we take no damage, technically we can sort of regenerate. Seems alright. That looks like Bossy. Bossy McBossface over here. Let's not go that way. Yeah, he's the guy making like noise and stuff. Let's not go there. See what else there is to find. What are you? A treasure pile. Treasure guardian. Alright, give me some treasure. Okay, gain 20% damage for this turn. If not played next turn, you gain 5 armor. That seems good. 2 times some damage. And a block. Okay, so we're gonna cripple blow this guy, who has no health for some reason. Hang on a minute. Something's triggering my spidey sense. This enemy drains HP from its allies, gets stronger when they die, and replaces them with summons. Okay. This enemy becomes stronger with every hit it suffers. A pitiful soul claimed by a soul harvester. I see. So we don't want to kill the ads, we want to focus on this guy. Gotcha. Get stunned. First up, we'll block your dude's damage and we'll reduce your armor because you've got some. And we get another attack. Cool. Alright. Enemy intends to attack all allies. Ew. I see, so he's gonna attack both of these dudes, heal a bunch. But they will take damage, and if they die, he replaces them. So we want to kill this guy even faster. Not a problem. Deal 1 hit for 30 to 60 damage, reduce armor. I think we take the punch. We take this little bit of damage here, as we're gonna heal like 5 HP anyway. To get his armor reduced and do a bit of damage. Seems good. Heal some. Cool. Crippling attack. Stop his damage where it is. Random attack. I don't know if that's gonna work for us here. Neither would small strikes really. I guess we can block this damage and just small strike. We take no damage. Good stuff. We will take some damage here. I don't think that's avoidable. Unless we just pick up the kill. How much is this going to do? 20 to 40? Not enough is the answer. If we make him vulnerable, that would be like 40. Potentially 40 to 80 damage. Still not enough. We can double that even. We don't have enough stacks for the Hunter's Mark. Alrighty. That's a decent amount of damage. I guess we have no choice but to really eat some of it. We'll do that and just drop an attack on. Build our stacks, try to get a kill next turn. Yes, I know that. How dare you. Reduce damage of all enemies by 20% this turn. If not played next turn, increase random cost of card by 1. Interesting. Okay, now we would really like to get this done. First we open up with a crippling strike. Make sure if we don't pick up the kill, or we just go straight for it. 40 to 81 will probably get us where we need to go. First overhead swing, fist him, and then I guess we just burn our ult on him. Alright, and that did kill the ads, which I was kind of like, is it gonna do it? Maybe not. Okay, give me that treasure, baby.
You found what was protected by this beast. When you filled your pockets up to the brim with gold, 3 ethereal chests materialize in front of you. Bringing your hand towards one of them.
Okay, choose one of 3 rewards. Got it. Gain 10 armor. You will gain 10 armor. Gain 30 max HP. Unlock a new combat slot for items. I kind of like this. Now, 10 armor, is that permanent or is that just for the next fight and when it's gone? Or do I start every fight with 10 armor, which would be nice. Damage reduction, 10%. I kind of feel like unlock a new combat slot for items. So does that mean I have another slot in my runestone? No? So what did that do? Did that unlock one of these slots? because that would be kind of lame. Don't know what these are either. Alright. Today we learned we should have gone with the other option. 10% damage reduction. Okay. Moving on. What's this glowing thing over here? A pack of enemies.
Local hunters
Oops.
call this ancient skull the Stag Father and lay charms and offerings around it. The legends say the Stag Father takes the dreamers away to join him on a great hunt.
Risk sleeping in this dangerous place or hunt for food. I think we're gonna risk sleeping. I'm hoping that's gonna heal us a little bit. I know we did the other thing. Okay. Everybody seems to want to attack. He attacks everyone on the battlefield, so he's technically sort of an ally. That's one way to look at it. Strong aura. 4 negated hits in a single turn. Negates every hit under 12. That sort of sucks. This enemy will deliver more hits each turn unless it's stunned. Alright. Random attack. Let's see who we stop. We've stunned that guy, that's good. We want to get lots of stuns. We need to build armor reduction on this guy, otherwise we just can't hurt him. I guess we can just block another attack. Start reducing something's armor. This guy, in the hope that his 10 damage will now actually do damage to this thing, and he can kill it for us. We still have 1 block. I think negate these 2 attacks. Eat 10. Did not quite get there. Attacking more, attacking everybody. So we'll attack this dude, put a stun on him. Keep reducing your armor. And take a bunch of damage. Yeah. I guess. No blocks, so we take quite a lot. This is not going good. At least just starting to take some damage. Hit for 5 to 10, if not played, lose 50% damage. That's not an option. That's a lot of damage. We might be dead here. I think the time has come to pop a heal. That's 10 damage. We're looking at 16, 26, 30, 40 something damage on the board. We could reduce a significant amount by stunning this dude. We also wanted to stun you. We're taking a lot of pain this turn. This might be the end of our run. Alright. Lots of stuff on the board here. We can random attack something, get a stun in, which is pretty important. 1 dead, 1 stunned. We have 1 to spend. I think we block some damage. We'll eat 13, it looks like. Nom nom nom. You're almost dead. You're not quite. Alright, so we'll stun this guy. We have to kill you. We do. I'm hoping that if we random attack, what's gonna happen is we'll kill this guy, stun this dude. That sort of worked out for us. So we shouldn't take any damage this turn, they're both stunned. 46, can we get that amount of damage in? We could just stun him. He's the only one attacking, so actually if we throw in a block, he's gonna do us the service of killing this guy, and we can just dump some damage on our friend over here, the Abomination. He's down to 18 HP. Alright, so you're almost dead. Can we get the both of them this turn? Say we do that. And and we fist this guy. Get fisted. Alright. Well, that was close. We're still moving on, though. Alright, deal 1 hit for 105 damage, return 3. This card stays in your hand after it was played. It can be played a limited number of times in a single turn. Ew, so we can get 3 attacks with this. We can just keep playing this attack card. That's nice. All in, this turn increases the damage you deal by 50%. Double edge, retaliate with 1 hit, dealing 200% of damage received from the next hit. Ugh, that seems very risky. If I block and take no damage, do I still retaliate? Or do I have to actually get hit? In which case, this is not that good. I think probably we take advanced attack. Let's go with this. Common level thingamabob. In the weapon slot, in the first turn of combat, increase your damage by 50%, or in the armor slot, in the first turn of combat, gain 75% armor or damage reduction. Alright, take it. Seems okay. We heal some combat, some damage after the combat. The hunt was successful, and you feel the Stagfather's gratitude. Forget 2 skills. Effect discard 2 cards. Restore a bunch of health, which ideally we want. Yeah, because we're on the edge there. We have to fight this pack of enemies. Get our candle up. This seems like what we just fought. Oh, that was this big thing. I see it now. It's a big skull. Alright, let's not go that way. Maybe it's time to check out the boss. I feel like we're not ready. Let's do one more fight. There's a milestone. That's nice. Alright. Boost the range. Get a weight candle. Get a random bonus. Heal, damage boost. I kind of think we'll go for the blessing and go for the boss. Let's try it out. Milestone blessing. Armor increased for the next combat encounter. Alright, let's go after him. Let's burn all of our candles. I don't know if you get these back. Legendary encounter. Who thinks we can do this first turn? I don't. I think we're super dead. Super dead. No chance. Look at that thing. Pretty cool looking enemies themselves. Alright, we can deal 1 hit. It costs 0. We're totally gonna do that. We need to block this damage. Smack the big rock. Alright, let's go for it. We do have a block, so we will negate that damage. Seems like what we want to do. Awaken Golem. This boss will spawn a new enemy after being stunned, or after suffering several hits. I see. Alright, man. Have a good night's sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so we don't want to stun him. Stunning seems bad. Stun will permanently reduce its armor, however. It will also lose some armor every few turns. Every turn increases its damage and occasionally insert special cards into your deck. That doesn't sound good. So do we want to stun this thing or not? It seems like if we stun it, it spawns a new enemy, but it will also reduce its armor. I guess stun or don't stun doesn't really matter. We will start with not stunning it. For now. 3 to 7. I feel like we've got some damage reduction somewhere. 1000 HP. I see. Seems a bit more difficult. Golem will spawn a new enemy after receiving 9 more hits. I see. It's got a lot of armor too, a lot of damage reduction. Alright, we need to chip away at that. I guess you do that by stunning it. Our opening draw sucked. Kinda tempted to just pass the turn. Yay, 7 damage. Yeah, screw it. We keep blocking. We could go for the stun. I think we just want to reduce his armor a whole bunch. Base armor 75, decreased by 50 until end of combat. Well, that's good. We didn't need to block there. We could have gone for a crippling attack. I think it's a drop in the bucket. We want to build this up as well. 8 more hits. We should have messed about with our runes before coming into this fight as well. Does this go down mid-fight? I think it does. Anyway, it still says very high. Alright, let's stun him and see what that does to his armor and what the hell he spawns. Minus 25%. That's good. This thing has minus 50, does also attacks, and has 98 health. We could deal with that. Oh really? I saw Angry Joe try this out. How's it been? I'm digging it. It's a pretty good roguelite deck builder up to this point. From what I've seen. This is our first run and our first encounter with the boss. So we don't know how many cards there are, how much variety there is to like the different classes or the decks that you can build. But it seems like there's a lot to unpack here, a lot to unlock in fact. Now the question is, do we allow this 6 to 10 damage? We could block it, or we can start getting some damage in. Start working down this guy while it has minus 50 armor, so we'll do an extra bunch of damage. Music was good. The music fits the game. I really like the atmosphere, the artwork of the world. It kind of, you know, lends itself a lot to this story. It has a kind of a dark souls-ish feel to the color palette. We'll go for the attack, try to kill the ad. I'm thinking, actually, stunning this guy is probably the way to go about it. We stun as much as we can. We'll go with the random attack and see if we get the stun on him. And if not, doesn't matter. We don't have a block. we don't have a block. Alright, we're gonna eat some pain. Got the stun on the little dude. That really sucks. Alrighty. Well, keep reducing big guy's armor. Gonna take some pain here. Ugh. A gamble. Gain 1 block and 1 energy, draw 1 card, lose 10 armor until the end of combat. Well, we do have some armor, which is okay. We need a block. We don't have it. We don't have a stun. Unless we get lucky. Well, looks like we're gambling. We do get 1 block though, that'll stop this. But we lose the armor. Then we don't get off the random attack. Alright, here's how we'll play it. We reduce your armor, because that's guaranteed. We'll go with the random. If we get the stun, great. If not, we'll gamble. Alright. How long until you split, my dude? 3 more hits. I want to get rid of this guy. Build up our ultimate. Alrighty, reduce all damage of all enemies by 75% this turn. Seems good. He's doing 18 to 22 damage. 24 damage. Your face was good. Or if not played next turn, reduce the cost of 1 random card by 2. That sounds pretty good. We want to stun this guy. I think now's the time we drop the stun on. We can actually lower his armor by a lot. Start doing a lot of damage to this guy. We stop that damage. Yeah, he's gonna spawn some dudes. That's fine, I think. They're starting to do a bit of damage, but this guy's almost dead. Alright, we'll block this one's damage, and can we actually get the kill? 15 to 30. Pretty close. Not gonna get there though. You know, screw it. I'm gonna block that second damage as well. No damage for you guys. Right, we need to block that. That's the big thing. Stun costing 0, really nice. Keep reducing your armor. You're gonna get one shot, my friend. Oh, oops. How much is this doing now? 88 to 177. That is good, but we need to get a bit closer. There's a lot of them doing a lot of damage now. When did that happen? Whoops. Huh. This will do 45 to 90. There's a chance that it will kill outright one of these things. It's a small chance. We basically had to, like, I don't know, roll a crit or something. How much damage are we assuming here? Plus 60 potential damage. Can we take it? We can. It doesn't leave us in a great position. We have 1 heal left. God damn it, stop spawning. Oh shit, it spawns and pops out ready to fight. Oops. Guess we gotta do this then. Man, the rolls on those guys. So we're dead. We screwed up. They show borrowed from Slay the Spire UI. Yeah. This kind of attacky action thing, like we're dead. There's nothing we can do about that. Eat it. 335. We didn't get the alpha. We're dead. That's alright. We lost our first run. That's kind of how you expect these things to go. It's fine. Defeat. It's okay.
Within the darkness, you hear a familiar voice.
Finally. Now we can start the cycle of the rebirth.
It's
A
still
different
screaming
voice
at us.
appears out of nowhere, and its owner is nowhere to be seen.
Be gone.
It is calm, inhumanly calm.
Can I invite you to the table?
You see a
Yes.
hooded figure waiting for you by the table. A chessboard sits upon it, the game in progress. As you take the free chair, you realize the creature has no face. A white skull leers from the shadows of the hood, a human skeleton draped with robes.
I admit, I'm not used to showing up in person whenever people die. That's too much hassle with adjusting my presence to your current imaginations and whatnot. But let's say that your case is special.
Okay. I'm dead. You're death. Let's not leap to any assumptions here. I mean, it seems like he's death. You're death, right? I've seen Bill and Ted.
Yes. And yes to that other question, too. You're technically dead.
It was the chess game that gave it
But
away.
there are certain things that prevent you from, let's say, being properly gone. Recent events had consequences going beyond the intentions that sparked them. And now we're stuck in this unfortunate predicament because time, as you know it, is irreversibly corrupted.
Oh, time is screwed as well? Cool.
The past and the future are happening at the same time. All that you see is an
It's
echo
very
of
deep.
things that already happened or eventually will. Presented without inherent sense, without purpose, without any logic.
I see.
You see 4 figures on the board changing shapes into forms of beasts.
We're in
and a
the fourth
moment
dimension.
later, they dissolve into dust.
You must slay the Guardians and keep slaying them until you reach the source, conjuring them out of the weirdness. Their deaths will make you stronger. This will
Cool.
lead you to your destination.
Okay, defeat, difficulty 1. We gained a bunch of experience. We killed 20 enemies, completed 2 objectives, unlocked 39 entries. Each run can be lost, but part of the accumulated power is transformed into new possibilities for the upcoming run. What does that mean? Tell me. Rewards unlocked. These cards and passives will be available over the course of your runs. Cosmetic items are added to your wardrobe. Accessible via the seamstress. Desperate measures. Discard your hand for each card. Discarded card. Heal for 5 HP. And gain 1 armor until the end of combat. Seems pretty good. Disruption. Reduce the energy costs of 1 card in hand by 1. Chain. That costs 3. We need to figure out how this chain stuff works. Slow Sigh. Reduce the energy cost of 2 cards in hand by 1. Which is a net positive, I think. Okay. These cards and passives, blah blah blah. Returning energy, gain 1 energy after killing a vulnerable enemy. Okay. I can see the use of that. Increase the maximum number of ultimate charges by 10. So you build up a bigger ultimate. Gotcha. Find the true boss fight. There is a secret boss fight that you need to unlock. Okay. These are your major objectives in the game. Things you need to accomplish in order to unlock the ending. Alright, that's pretty straightforward. Recruit all of the villagers, no problem. Find the true boss fight. Soul save from corruption. You need to finish quests given by all NPCs that can be saved from corruption. You can check who was already found and saved on the next page or in your journal. Cool. Passives discovered. Reforges we don't know. Alright, factions, Children of Morrigan. So what are these? Are these the cards? These are the cards for this faction. I see. So I was right, you have different factions. It looks like 3 different factions for the moment, which will all have their own set of cards that you can unlock. There's a decent selection for deck building purposes. Bestiary. You can't click on these? Why not? Why can't you? Maybe not in this particular screen. Maybe when we come out of here we'll be able to. Rest now, warrior. You can stay here forever or go deep into the weirdness to explore its mysteries. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna want to check out that thing. Journal. Bestiary. Alright, this is disappointing. Why can't I click on this and see a 3D model of the enemy? With all the information. You got all of these cool, super weird enemies. They're all 3D rendered. Why can't you let me do this? I want to see these things better. I want to appreciate your work. Well, okay. So it is. So it is. Savable NPCs. We've discovered the witch. Regular NPCs. We cannot save death, apparently. Not savable. Village NPCs, the Lost Soul, and the Blacksmith. Let's go check out the Blacksmith, in fact. Locations, milestones, hunting grounds, ruined home. Weird candles. And there's items. Lots of items to uncover. So there's actually quite a lot that can go on here that makes this game extremely replayable. Version 1. So there's still time for them to, I suppose, add in the ability to click on those portraits. So how do you unlock these guys then? Guess we need to just like win. Let's try to get a win. difficulty 1, so you can even increase the difficulty a la. I'm trying not to draw too many parallels here to other or a particular roguelike. But it's kind of hard not to. I mean, it sets such a standard. Let's go into it again. Right, we've gone back up to 5 weird candles. I think that was enough to get us through to the boss fight. And even though we did a little bit of meandering. Where is friend Blacksmith? Is this him over here? Blacksmith. Hello, friend.
As you approach the blacksmith, you hear him angrily mumbling to his anvil.
I swear on my name, one day he'll pay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Not at this point. Now I'm here and happy. It's just an old habit of mine.
His eyes say otherwise. Something is clearly on his mind.
It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you've invited me to your village, and I can now hammer away in peace and safety.
Okay. So we can talk to this dude, we can buy runestones or exchange the runestones. Do we keep the runestones from our last run? Seems like we do. Upgrade the blacksmith's abilities. Ooh. I'm interested in this. Armor slots +1. Unlock additional armor slots for runestones. I see. So upgrading the blacksmith actually upgrades me. Cool. Runestone drop chance boost 25%. Seems like something we'll go for. What do you need for these? Runestone dust. We did not find any of this stuff, and we have none. So nothing that we can do here. Transmute runestones. Probably how you get dust. Transmute 3 of your own runestones into 1. Oh, nope, I was wrong. I was wrong. Seems like we have no runestones. Do we have to, like, win the run, or do we just buy them? We've gone back down to 100 gold, so I guess you have to win the run to keep your stuff? Who knows? Not interested. We want to get out and do the next run. Try to get a win under our belt. Let's go. So what happens if we don't burn any candles? Let's go this way this time. Last time we went left, now we're going right. Candle maker. Alright. Thank you, tutorial. I think we've passed that point now. We'll stop your thing. Start doing damage. No problem. First couple battles are pretty easy. Tainted Force. Increase the damage of all enemies by 50% for 2 turns. If not played next turns, lose 2 energy. I guess this is because we don't have a burn level, a candle lit, so we're getting really bad cards. And these are really bad. Like, really bad. Like, real bad. I don't really want to lose 2 energy next turn. I'll just throw it out. Whatever. It's gonna do a whole bunch of damage. But, okay. No problem. We can fix this. I think we can fix this. Get stunned. You'll be back down to 1 attack now. That is good. Yeah, and you're dead. Cool. Give me the rewards. We can start messing around with this chain stuff. Although 2 energy is a lot. We can go with trap. What's this? This turn gain 50 armor and stun every enemy that hits you. That's kind of nice. Also 1. So 50 armor is like 50% damage reduction. Deal 1 hit for 550 damage. Cleaves. Deals 20% of damage to all other enemies. I mean, I do like AoE, but if we pop this, we don't really have any blocks or anything. This is nice. Chain attack. Deal 1 hit for 100 damage and duplicates the next card plays. Doesn't say the next attack. So you can get 2 blocks after following up with a chain attack. At least that's how I interpret this card. We're going to go with chain attack. Gain 1 energy after killing a vulnerable enemy. Increase your armor by 25. Or start every combat with 6 ultimate charges. This might actually be really good. I want to know if this is every combat. We're gonna go with Body of Steel. Let's see if we can learn something. Alright, we want to use a candle. And we want to go up to this little hut over here and see if maybe there's a soul that needs saving. Pack of enemies, bring it on. Alright, so my boy here is healing. You're gonna debuff. You're gonna summon a dude. Gain 50% damage this turn. If not played next turn, gain 10 armor. That's nice. That'll stack with our other armor. We don't have to play it. Nobody's doing any damage. We can sort of work on getting some hits in. Not the best that we could have hoped for. So what does this do? Totem of the Wolf. This totem will increase the damage of all allies at the start of each turn. 2 damage coming in, some heals. Cool. Disturbance. Your deck has been infected with obsolete cards. No. This does not help us in this scenario. Although, I guess we can still get off the full 3 attacks. We're gonna take some hits here. There's nothing for it. We really want to get rid of either one of these guys. Huh. I wonder if we had something that reduces our mana cost, if this would then be duplicated as well. We can get the next hit is 200% damage, which would be really nice. We're taking a lot of pain. I don't like it. Let's try to reduce some of that damage that we're taking. This healing is kind of hurting us a lot. Alright, no damage coming in, we can do some work. Keep reducing your armor, that's how we get there. Eventually we'll just be able to pop our ult on somebody and kill them. Like, this is enough to get the kill here. Not quite enough there. Save it for next turn, maybe we can get rid of this guy. Totem of the Serpent. Reduces the armor of all enemies at the start of each turn. Naughty. It's a lot of damage. Alright, we're gonna pop this for sure. I mean, that's just a straight kill. Saves us a bit. We'll block this damage. Start working down your armor. Yeah, I think we got there. Killing that guy got rid of the totems. That was unexpected and welcome. Just drop the pain. I don't feel like taking any more damage, thank you. Just work him down a little bit. Good chance for some decent hits. Might have been better to broad reach first. Get some vulnerable on. A bit more damage. You know what? Screw you, dude. Was kind of hoping we'd pick up the kill there, but unfortunately, it doesn't matter because you're all dead. I lied, you're not all dead. Broad reach. See if 9 to 14. Not good enough. Probably a different way to do that. We didn't even check what this did. That's what got us there. Still not dead. Oh man, we screwed up. Whatever. Get me out of this fight. Another level. Alright, quick counter. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage and then chain. Multiplies the card's effect by the number of cards of the same type played in a row during this turn. So if we attack and then attack again, do we do 2 hits for 100% damage? I don't get it. Short pause. Gain 35 armor for 2 turns. If used while under thing, increases card's duration by 1 turn, so for 3 turns. Steel Eater. Reduce enemy's armor by 100% of your damage. Deals 100% damage till the end of combat. Let's try out this quick counter thing. Kind of works good with the card that plays things twice. Maybe.
The choking stench of tallow permeates the air. The candlemaker's house stands alone within the weirdness. The inquisitive tendrils held at bay by dozens of flickering weird candles. There are many grisly tales about candlemakers who secretly made their candles out of people they were supposed to protect. Inside, the candlemaker leans heavily on his cast iron mold, barely managing to stay awake.
Okay.
So fast! Oh, why do they burn out so fast? Oh, perhaps if I... No.
Yes.
I may need both later.
It takes a
Use
while
more
for
people.
him to notice you.
The candles aren't snuffed out, are they? You're not one of the weird spawn. Doesn't matter. I can't sell you any anyway. I barely make enough to keep myself alive out here.
Join my
It
village.
doesn't take much to convince him.
Lead the way. I'd like to be in a place where I don't have to use all my goods myself. And where the ingredients to make them are easier to obtain.
His last
We're talking about
words
people,
always
right?
make you regret your decision.
Yeah, we are. Wake councils will now drop from legendary encounters. They'll help you in your further journeys. Okay, cool. Can I do anything? This guy has a candle on his house. Alright, moving on. Guess we just move to the next encounter. Whoa, 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 back it up, buddy. Wow, these are going down really quickly. Alright, so this is a new one. Forest Sentinel. This enemy redirects damage from all of its allies to itself. Okay, so you're gonna block damage from this until you die. But the buff still goes on you. I see. Alright, so you're definitely gonna get to attack. Reduce armor of all enemies by 25 until the end of combat. That's gonna help. I think we do this. We do. Chain 0. Haha, okay, we get to check what this does now. Chain +1. It was 2 hits. Good card then. Yeah, I like it. Alright. We haven't got any blocks. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we didn't do that in the right order. Oopsie. That's nice. We'll take 7 damage, that's alright. Oh, whoa, what? Okay, it exploded. Don't really want to take any damage anymore. Just pop some of these. Reduce your armor a little bit. All about that armor reduction. Useless. Probably okay to do this. Try to go for the kill here. Should be enough. We have to maybe learn how to use our ultimate better. Do you just want to spam it every chance you get? An elderly archer. Hello.
You find an elderly archer sitting near a small fire. He tends the flames with care and...
He tends the flames with
I haven't
care
seen
and
a friendly
tenderness.
human face for a long time. It's getting lonely out here.
With a gesture, he invites you.
Beautiful, isn't it?
The bonfire. Who are you?
Not
What
much.
do you do here?
I tend to the fire and watch over this place.
What a good life.
Since I failed to fulfill my task, I need to sit here and watch the fire. I don't want to, but I have to. I'm certain something terrible will happen if I stop. Well, that's definitely a story for another time, but I do appreciate you asking.
Alright, guess, alright, we've increased your trust. We'll sit by the fire with you for a bit, but,
As you sit by the archer,
a little
you
weird.
notice that this fire doesn't behave like a regular fire. It has the power to push weirdness away, just like a menhir or a weird candle. Moreover, you suddenly notice that the man's legs are rooted into the ground with blue veins. The veins stretch from his feet into the fire pit. You form a question in your mind, but when you look into the man's eyes, you realize there's no point in asking it. His gaze is absent, and his movements are barely noticeable. You decide to leave it for another time and turn your eyes towards the fire. The flames flicker with a weird, magical rhythm.
Just a regular weird rhythm, not like a weird rhythm. Which is okay. This is the good weird, not the bad weird. Wish to forget, lose 10% HP, remove 1 card from the deck. Don't know how important it is to thin or like put lots of cards in your deck. Generally, when deck building, thinning out your deck can be, you know, advantageous. Get the cards that you want. If I had to remove anything, maybe just getting rid of 1 attack could be good. We lose 10% HP. That's not max HP, we'll just lose 10%. But is it 10% of my max or my current? Probably our max. Wish for experience. Gain a level. Also seems very good. We'll get 700 XP. Oh, it says right here requires 10 HP. Yeah, so it's 10% of your total. Wish for a new skill. Gain a random legendary card. Ooh. What's a random legendary? This is kind of tricky. I feel like removing 1 card from the deck could be very substantial. On the other hand, I want to know what a legendary card is. It's gold. It's called Furious Fight. It costs 0. Deal 10 hits for 200 damage to random enemies. Charges 3. Legendary, a powerful card type which is removed from the deck after a few uses. I see. So it's extremely powerful. 10 hits for 200 damage. Yeah, that's a lot. You can use it 3 times and then it's gone. So we can use this to help us bust down the boss. Alright. Worth, if we get there. So worth our HP? Don't know. Fountain of Health. I like that. Let's get it. Huh. Healing, attacking, negate every hit under a certain threshold of damage. Yeah, I remember you. Enemy intends to use normal attack and it becomes stronger with every hit that it suffers. Gotcha. 2 hits coming in. This is a good track. I like this track. Don't really want to take any more damage than I have to. One of these attacks is going to go through in any case. The bigger. I mean, we can prevent 3 damage. Is it worth it? Not likely. We're going to try the chain attack thing. On this guy. And we will overhead swing this guy. This should attack. This should do twice. Reduce your armor a bunch. Yeah. I guess that's the best we got. I mean, they're gonna heal anyway. So tempted. More damage coming in. We can't block all of it. We can stop 1. Let's go ahead and do that. Keep this going. Quick counter. It takes some damage, but again, that sucks. I thought this would actually we'd be able to deal some damage now, but it seems like we can't. Gain 50% damage this turn. If not played, next turn gain 10 armor. I think that's what we'll do. Not an option. Don't want a small strike. Probably best is to broad reach and just attack. I feel like we need to kill this healer first. So tempted. We're gonna take way too much pain if we keep allowing this. We have no blocks. There's a whole bunch of damage. I want to know. Ultimate power. Okay. Well, that did save us a whole lot of damage.
Early explorers of Avalon found many springs with supernatural properties, including ones that could heal.
Is this one of those things?
Not many of these miraculous creeks are left these days, since most were drained dry to provide water supplies for Arthur's soldiers.
We'll gain 15 health, is that it?
You immediately feel refreshed. However, you feel a strange chill run.
Should we do it? Should we do it? We taking the risk? Alex says, yeah, I gone. Drink it.
As the
Drink
waters
some more.
heal you again, the spring runs dry.
Hey, we healed to max. Alright, leave. Run before whatever guards this place. We got some tallow. Just noticed we're gaining items and we have no idea what they're for. Something flickers is this way. Let's go this way. Cursed healer. We just healed. God damn it, come to my village. Alright, Halleck, have a good night. They lied, this is not a cursed healer. Deformed peasant. If we can make it to the boss, get a whole bunch of stacks on him. We will totally win him off of this card alone. Although it will make him like shoot out a bunch of enemies. But we will likely kill those enemies. Alright, fair enough. For now, we can deal 1 hit. If not played, gain 10% damage next turn. We need to block 2, we can't. We actually need more blocks in this deck. We're gonna start here. Get rid of your armor. Just attack. Not play the big card. We need to check to see if we can equip things as well at this point. Probably want to block again. Keep the debuffs coming. Throw in some damage. We're going in for some big damage this turn. Got him. How much does this do at this point? Not enough. Alright, so we're gonna take 1 hit. That's okay. We'll block your 1 damage. Reduce your armor. Chop chop. Only by 10 for this turn. Probably not worth it. Duplicate the next card played. Can we benefit from that? Not really. I think what we do is we just block, armor reduction, attack, we'll slow play it. Seems like the boss fight is pretty close by. Hello. There we go. Alright, level 5. Desperate measures. Discard your hand for each card. For each discarded card, heal for 5 HP and gain 1 armor until the end of combat. That does seem pretty nice. Gain 1 block this turn and 1 block next turn. Also pretty good. Free block on the following turn. Gain 1 block for each enemy alive. Could help us in the boss fight coming up. 3 very good choices. What do you think? What's the best play here? I mean, discarding the card, discarding your hand. Let's say we have 5 cards, one of which is this. We discard 4 cards, we'll gain 20 health and 4 armor, or is this just 1 armor? I have to think 4. It's mostly for the heal. But I mean, 1 block, this 2 block can block a lot more damage than this. And, you know, this counter could be really good against the boss, which is going to have like 5 different adds, each doing a whole bunch of damage. I think for the boss fight, we take counter. I hope that we have it on the clutch turn. Oof, I don't know. Let's go for it. Heavy opening. First hit in combat deals double damage. Could work very nice with that big card that we have, the legendary one. Increase the maximum number of ultimate charges. We get a big ulti. Unused blocks last for 1 additional turn. That seems very good. I think we'll try this out. Seeing as we're a little bit light on blocks, it seems like more... hang on, check out the curse healer, please.
You hear someone screaming nearby.
Godless healing.
It's my daughter.
Godless healing.
Intrigued, you approach the source of the sound. It turns out to be a joyful man advertising his merchandise to the nearest trees.
Who said you need an all-mother or a stag father to have a blessing of health? Let's not dwell on them anymore. It's all about potions and elixirs and other trinkets infused with proper...
His monologue goes on. You can see tiny horns growing from his skull. His mind clearly isn't quite right either. Maybe
I like the voice acting in this
disrespecting
game.
the gods wasn't such a great idea after all.
Alright, open the shop. Okay, we can get some healings. We have some gold. Create 20 barrier. A pool of additional HPs. Seems okay. For escape from combat. Doesn't work during a legendary or story encounters. I see. Well, seeing as we've not found a better use for gold, let's just buy one of these. We get a new item. Ah, that's our collection. There's Boss Man. Do we want to check up what's this path before going straight into that fight? I kind of feel like we're weak. It's just maybe we still have some weird candles. Let's keep pressing on. Doesn't seem to have mattered. We're going in. Legendary encounter. Take 2. This time we have a legendary card. We're not going to use it this turn because it's 10 times 4 damage. We need to get his armor down somehow. Reduce damage. Not a problem. We can just block. We don't need to play this just yet. We probably do want to stun, even though that's going to make him drop an enemy. How do we want to play this? Do we start like stunning him immediately, or this is the only stun we have in the deck, I think. I actually think we wait. I think we wait. We want to reduce his armor as much as possible. Lots of armor reduction. Just keep it going. Don't want to play these. Even though it's free, I think we don't want him to spit out anything else until we are ready. Oh, we have to use this to create a barrier. Yeah, sure. Let's use it right away. Aha. 1 block, 1 energy, draw 1 card, lose 10 armor until end of combat. We have an extra 25, we're fine. Didn't get what I was hoping for. Weak. Still slow playing it. 2 times some damage. Nope. I think we wait. We just wait. Gain 50% damage for this turn. If not played next turn, gain 10 armor. Sure. Going with the overhead swings. What's this risk card do? Stun the golem. Lose 10 armor till end of combat. Yeah, I think we want to start doing that. We reduced this. Drop the risk. That's fine, we get this guy out, not a problem. We still have 2 energy. We want to get back this armor here. We'll block that damage. I think we pass it to him. We're starting to get into a range where that legendary card is gonna do good work for us. I still want to get this a bit lower though. Alright, so how much damage do we have coming in here? Around 30. We can absorb that. Duplicate this. Some potential. How many turns until he spits out 6 more attacks? Does that count as 2? It did. Alright, choosing to absorb this damage. think we do the risk as well. We'll have that legendary card coming up pretty soon. And he's lost a whole lot of armor. Can still absorb this, that's not a problem. 1 block for each enemy alive. So we'll gain 3 block. Block 2, keep 1 for next turn. Might as well. No point in saving the energy. Cool. Keep the block. Where's that legendary card? Anytime now would be good. That's a lot of damage. We block 1. We block 2. Which is good. Make sure you're not going to shut out another dude. 4 more hits. Can drop one of those. Not a problem. I think we pass it too. There it is. Alright, we're going for the big combo. 20% damage this turn. We probably want a broad reach. Tainted candle. Can we get... We only have 1 hunter's mark, that sucks. I was really hoping we could get the other one on. Probably reduces armor a little bit. And we're all in, right? 10 hits for... Not enough damage, it looks like. Only available when facing the column. Right, we get a couple more attacks, and then we die. We didn't put up any block. I was actually thinking that was going to do a lot more damage than it did. It really didn't. We have to pop some of these if we're going to survive. Could maybe live another turn. How much does our ulti do at this point? 200 to 400. That's a pretty sizable amount. We can maybe make that a bit more. Throw some more damage on. I guess we do this. Or we drew the block. We drew the block. Sweet stuff. Alright, we got him. We got him. Really? We have to kill this little thing too? Alright. I'm not about to take any risks. For all I know, this thing's gonna... I don't know, do something else. We got him. Still haven't found any runes, so we did get tallow. I guess you use that with the candle maker to make more weird candles. One would assume. Victory! Alright, we found a weird candle. Good stuff. Take all.
The golem collapses and shatters into thousands of pieces at your feet. You feel a strange surge of power in the air. Suddenly, a familiar creature appears.
It's the goat.
Good. That was good. Congratulations.
You instantly recognize this voice. It's the goat-legged creature you've met before.
It's last boss.
You see, the problem with weirdness is that it's an uncontrollable mess. It's the something you want. Really, really want. Snap your fingers. There you go. There it is, right in front of you.
I love this
He
character.
looks at you, clearly unimpressed by the fact that you even exist.
If you're
Except when
Avalonian,
I
that
don't
is,
exist.
you, people of the homelands, never found out how to control this power.
Well, rub it in, why don't you?
And the problem is that you tried, because obviously you did. You know which human emotion is the strongest.
Sadly, I do know the answer to this question. I feel like answering this might reveal a little bit too much about me. Alright, which human emotion is the strongest? It's fear. Don't let anybody fool you.
Yes, and every answer was correct.
No,
All
my
of
answer
these
was correct.
emotions
Screw
have
you,
an
dude.
Impact on the force that surrounds us, that envelops this island, and it tried to give back. You hate somebody, wish them death, snap of your fingers, and here you go. A clear personification of your feelings standing right in front of you. However, since you're not a four-armed Avalonian wizard, you can't control it, can you?
He pauses, his expression one of hesitance. Maybe he said too much.
Okay.
Anyway, as I've said before, good job. There
Good
are three
job.
more of those for you to get rid of, and then we can call it a day. This time, in this timeline. Also, another path open for you, with another surprise at the end. Oh,
Yay.
and before you go, I have even more good news for you. Yes, you guessed right, you deserve a reward.
Lay it on me. What is it? Take a special passive skill, or remove one card from the deck. See, I knew this was important. I really think having a lean deck in this game is kind of critical. There were so many times that where drawing a stun or even a block would be like massively critical. So this is pretty good. However, special passive skill, that sort of tickles my fancy, if you know what I mean. I want to unlock stuff. Alrighty. Initial advantage. At the start of every turn, gain 25% damage for the next hit. That's every turn. That's pretty good. First turn, every attack. First attack, every turn, 25% damage. I guess that's alright. Power circulation. Every 10th card played in one combat increases the damage by 10% until the end of combat. Good, I guess, if you're building a deck with a lot of cycle and zero cost cards. Blood transfusion. After killing an enemy, heal yourself for 2 HP. None of these kind of fit our build, which is a lot more offensive. Although I suppose we do have that card that plays other cards twice for power circulation, which is a good way to just increase the power of your deck over time. You can scale with it. I guess initial advantage. It gives us the best for our deck. Having these two things maybe means we don't take as much damage as we otherwise would and can actually benefit from blood transfusion. 2 HP really doesn't sound like a lot though. You know what? Initial advantage. I think we lean into the offensive and just rely on these kind of bonuses to get us there. And that's it. Leave. Okay, bye. Bye. Return to your village. Report back to the Lost Soul. Go! Alright, so for a first look into the game, I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up. I do dig it. I like it as deck builders go. I think there's a lot here, and as promised, infinite replayability. Maybe. We haven't even seen what the other classes do, what the other decks are. A lot of the abilities. Complete mystery. Reforges? No idea. Haven't seen most of the passives. As for the deck, the deck building aspect of it, I'm still kind of on the fence about. It seems like there's a lot of good options, and of course there's a lot that you have to unlock. I feel like there's not much opportunity to mess about with this. It's not like after every combat you get to add a card, but only occasionally. Also, being able to remove cards from the deck seems fewer and far between than other games of the genre. Will I be playing it again? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. But not tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be going back to Roguelike, continuing our playthrough. Is there a way to save? Do we save? Let's save and quit. Save and quit. Alright, so we got our first boss win. Increased our village. Things that we can do. Or not. We'll find out. I'm guessing the other path that opened is another one of these doors. This door over here. No, that's the quest. It'll be one of these doors that open. We go a different way. I think that's the one we went before. Probably got a different doorway. Open a separate path. Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to keep playing this. There's a couple other games on the dockets at the moment that we're looking at playing. Wild Something is one of them. Hang on, let me tell you. Alright. We're going to be playing Wilder Myth at some point. Another base building game called Base 1. And probably at some point we'll go back to Jurassic Park Evolution, Jurassic World Evolution. As it's a game that I have in my library and I actually never checked it out, despite really wanting to when it came out. So hopefully I'm gonna get around to playing some of these games. But tomorrow we'll be doing Rogue Tech, continuing our playthrough, and then on some other time when we have time, we'll be checking out these other games, as well as continuing with this, because I kind of feel like this is one we'll stick with for a decent length of time. Right? And yeah, that's where we will end off, guys. Save and quit. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Awesome. Alright guys, well hopefully we'll see you next time. I hope you all have a very good night. See ya.
Nothing feels new. Spaced out in my youth. Stare up at the moon. Dark side of my youth. Feels like I'm so high, endless sky. All I see is technique of the daydreams, and vibes can be misleading. What I see is deceiving. I just want something better, a chance of sunny weather. Lost, never to be found. Lost, never to be found.